Actually, he doesn't just own that building. He also owns several condos, apartments, and parking lots.
Really? That's amazing! And he is also working at a gas station? Who the hell is he? Don't tell me his family is super rich.
No, my husband's family is very ordinary. And he's just an average person. He's just a little luckier than other people. He won the lottery twice.
He won twice?
That's when he started investing in real estate, and from there, he gradually increased his assets until now. But he says he's just an ordinary person who happens to be lucky. He works part-time at a gas station to keep a sense of a normal life.
No way! That's why he works there?
Isn't it funny that he is so serious? We actually met at a gas station. 6 months after we started dating, he told me he was running a real estate business. I was really surprised at that time.
Oh no, that can't be true. Your husband manages real estate and he owns this condo? He's a true winner.
Well then, I'm not interested in the house party, so I will pass. Mind your manners for the neighbors and have fun! Is it true? Your husband owns a condo? Our new condo belongs to your husband who works part-time? Yes, it is. We live here on the top floor. Welcome to our condo. Maybe we'll see each other in the lobby or something. Oh no, no way. The top floor? How come the girl I dumped lives in a nicer place than me? It's because you dumped me. Thanks to the fact that I didn't have to marry you, I met a very nice man. He's very kind, gentle, financially stable. I am so happy to be married to my husband. Damn it! I can't believe I have to listen to my ex-girlfriend bragging. If you don't want to hear it, don't ever contact me again. I'm not asking you to leave, but I want as little to do with you as possible. Please don't contact me anymore.
is really just talk.
It's true. Believe me.
What do you expect me to believe about a man who cheated on his wife? If you're going to talk in your sleep, go back to bed.
You're really a pathetic little bitch, aren't you? I shouldn't have asked you for a favor. Have it your way. I'll never contact you again.
Oh, there was one thing I had to tell you.
What? Are you finally ready to give in to my feelings?
The installment alimony hasn't been paid for about 3 months, so maybe it's time to garnish your wages? That's what the lawyer said.
Huh? What? I told you I'm in trouble now, didn't I? Can't you at least wait a little bit? I'm begging you, please.
Oh, no? You said you shouldn't have asked me for a favor. Oh, things really do change fast.
No, I'm really sorry. So wait a little longer. Let's really talk about this.
Oh no, I never want to hear your voice again. You need to face up to what you've done and the situation you're in. Bye-bye then.
Hello, Miranda. Your wedding is cancelled. I got your groom, Keith. Huh? Now I'm a celebrity wife. I'm going to spend a lot of money and live happily. Zoe, what do you mean? I'm not following you. Our wedding is supposed to take place in an hour. Your wedding is cancelled due to the absence of the groom. Keith is marrying me. I'm going to become a member of a very wealthy family. I'm more suitable than you are. What are you talking about all of a sudden? Don't say you want to marry your sister's fiancé on the wedding day. You're being more selfish than usual. If I say I'll marry him, then I'll marry him. Keith wants to marry me too. We're meant for each other. What? Does he want to marry you too? Yes, he does. Keith is in love with me. He's sitting next to me right now. He's already asking if we should go on our honeymoon now. Wait a minute. Keith should be in the groom's waiting room right now. I told you, your wedding has been cancelled. Keith is not there. He's going on a lovely getaway with me. Huh? Eloping on the wedding day is just like a TV show. I love this kind of thrill. Oh, wait a minute. Are you serious about eloping? Are you really going to marry Keith? Yes! I want to become a rich celebrity wife. You want to become a rich celebrity wife? How old do you think Keith is? Keith is 38, the same age as me, and you're 24. He's much older than you are. Age has nothing to do with it. Besides, I really like older men. Guys my age are too immature. No, this is impossible. My sister stole my groom? On the day of the wedding? My sister is eloping with my groom? You're my sister. You know me well, don't you? I love money more than anything in the world. And I love to be pampered. An older man from a wealthy family is exactly the man of my dream. I wouldn't give him up to you. Zoe. I feel bad for you. You were about to get married. I'll buy you some souvenirs on our honeymoon to make it up for it. See you later. Huh? Keith has already arranged our plane tickets. The first class is too good to be true. This is so great. No way. Wait. Are you guys really going to leave like this? Yep. Please take care. Keith and I will go home when the situation settles down. I'm sorry, Miranda. You heard what the staff said, right? I didn't expect my brother to do this suddenly. I'll find him immediately, so please wait in the bride's waiting room. No, I'm the one who should apologize. I'm genuinely sorry for the trouble my sister caused. It seems that my sister took Keith away. What? What do you mean? My sister contacted me just a few minutes ago. They are getting married. What? Getting married? Your sister is very young. Why does she want to marry my brother? I have no idea, but she sounds happy. Oh no, that's not true. Running away on his wedding day? This has happened before. I'm really sorry about our sister. I don't even know what to say to apologize. No, it's us who should apologize. I never thought my brother would betray my father. I'm sorry for the trouble my brother has caused you. No, it's my fault. No. I'm the one who's sorry. Let's leave the apologies at this point and work on each other for now, shall we? I'm sorry you've been caught up in the messy sibling relationship. Your sister has been giving you a hard time too. Yes. I can tell by reading your text. You are having a hard time with your sister, aren't you? You knew. My sister is 14 years younger than me. She was my parents' long-awaited second child. Zoe was spoiled and became more and more of a selfish monster. After all, it's similar to our family, isn't it? My brother was spoiled because he was the eldest son of the family. He doesn't think anything of making others clean up his mess. You have gone through a lot of hardships as a younger brother. Yes. Let's celebrate the birth of a perfect team, shall we? It's not like you wanted to marry my brother. Congratulations on the breakup of your engagement. What? I've heard about the situation from my parents, so please leave the rest to me. It's about time those two take responsibility for their behaviors. Oh, what on earth are you planning to do? Nothing special. I'm just going to make them take responsibility. Please stay quiet. I won't make it worse. Woohoo! I'm finally a celebrity wife. We've registered our marriage. That was quick. Keith said it's better to do this as soon as possible. He wanted to make me his wife as soon as possible. I can't believe how passionate he is. Being a young girl is a huge benefit. So, where are you now? Have you arrived at the airport yet? We've already boarded. Wow. The first class is the first to board. I feel so superior to skip the other poor passengers. I'm so happy that I'll be able to do this every time. Hey Zoe, I want to double check just to be sure, okay? Do you really want to marry Keith? Don't you regret anything about marrying Keith? What's with that mysterious question? How can I have any regrets after marrying a rich guy? I feel a sense of accomplishment. I became a celebrity wife. Well, did you think I might feel a little guilty? Did you think I'd regret hurting you and give him back to you? I'm sorry, but I don't feel guilty at all. He said he'd rather have me than some old hag. I'm more suitable than you, a miserable woman in her late 30s. Thank you. What? That's why you married him. Thank you, Zoe. I didn't realize you thought about me that much. What? Thank you for marrying Keith? I don't understand why you're thanking me. I ruined your wedding. You lost your chance of getting married. I'm so glad you ruined it. I really didn't want to marry that guy. What? What's this supposed to mean? Why don't you like him? You could have been a celebrity wife. if he really was part of a wealthy family. Huh? You probably don't know this, but Keats' parents gave up on him long ago. Keats' brother Steve is taking over his parents' business. Huh? Wait a minute. What do you mean? He's the eldest son. His parents spoiled him because he was the eldest son. As a result, he turned out to be just a lazy person. On the other hand, Steve is trusted by everyone around him. They decided to change the heir. That's a lie. I didn't know that. His parents never mentioned that either. Of course, they wouldn't want anyone to know that their eldest son has failed so badly. They only informed a few of us about the change of heir. They were planning to officially name Steve as the heir after the wedding. Really? I thought it was strange. I couldn't believe one of the wealthiest families in this area wanted me to become their son's wife. Mom and Dad wanted to get rid of me, and Keats' parents wanted to get rid of him. Wait a minute. Did Mom and Dad arrange your marriage? I thought you guys were dating for a while. Huh? I didn't hear anything about that. I didn't hear anything about that from Mom and Dad. I thought you guys were dating. I thought you worked so hard to win over a rich guy. You really had no idea. Our parents decided on this marriage. They said that it would be difficult for you to get married if I didn't get married. They forced me to accept this marriage for some silly reason. What? They wanted to get rid of their oldest daughter as soon as possible. They were happy that I would be a part of a wealthy family. They didn't even consider my feelings. I really wanted to say no, but I couldn't. So, thank you so much for ruining it for me. You don't have to thank me. Instead, think about what I can do. I don't need him anymore. He ruined my plan to become a celebrity wife. What in the world did I marry an older man for? But you married for money from the start, right? Then at least you'll be able to make ends meet. What? He may be a spoiled brat, but he is the oldest son of a corporate CEO. He was supposed to receive a certain amount of money every year after our marriage. I don't know the details, but he was given enough money. Oh yeah, that's so awesome. I don't have to deal with the whole heir problem and can still be rich. Oh well, if that's how it works, no problem. It's the best thing that could have happened. You really are all about money. I'm going on my honeymoon with him as planned. I'm going to spend the rest of my life with him. Thank you for your hard work. You got my brother out of our house. Thank you for your hard work. I'm glad I didn't have to marry him. Thanks to you, I even got alimony paid. My sister was also a cause of this, but thank you so much. No, of course. Your sister is indeed very involved. But he was the one who made a move on a woman who is much younger. And making a move on the bride's sister is so messed up. We have no reason to blame you. Thank you for standing up for us. Both parents could have made a big problem out of it. Thank you so much for everything. You keep thanking me, but it's good for my family too. Oh, really? My family was having a hard time with my brother. After my parents told him that I would be taking over the business, my brother started to spend a lot more. He was a real money grubber. I didn't realize that. My parents were trying to stop him, but it was difficult for them. I always thought an opportunity to take away my brother's credit cards. What? This incident was a great opportunity. It was a shock for my parents. I was able to stop all of my brother's cards. With my parents' permission, of course. Well, just out of curiosity, what will happen to Keith if those cars are stopped?
It was only a week before they were to return, and in that short time, I did what I could, and the results were rewarding. They came to the boarding gate scared after their exchange with me, and in front of them were their family members who were furiously waiting for them. The moment they were in front of everyone, they got down on their knees and kept apologizing to everyone. Kay also received a hard slap from his father. Kay's father is a strong, macho type of guy. He could not help but give him one hard slap, even though he had to hold back his fist because the company's credibility had been shattered. And his mother was disinfecting his father's hands. After that, I heard from an acquaintance that Selena and Kay eventually got married a few months later. But they had to pay $20,000 in compensation to me and $15,000 to her ex-husband. In addition, they had to pay $400,000 in compensation to the company, and within 3 months, they were divorced. As a result of the divorce, Kay was to pay all the compensation to the company, and Selena was to pay all the compensation to the spouses. Selena asked her parents for help, but they refused, saying they had no daughter. Now they are both working day and night to pay off the debt. I, on the other hand, am free from my stepsister, whom I hate, and am now living a happy and carefree life on my own.
In the end, I'll get you back and the whole thing will be over, right?
Well, if you do that, I think it would end your position at the company.
What do you mean?
You were investigating me, but didn't you look into him? He's the next president of the parent company of your company.
Huh? My company's parent company? And he's the next president?
I used to work for the same company as you, remember? I didn't want to work for the same company as you again after my divorce. So I took a chance and went to the parent company for an interview. And I got in.
Oh, for real?
For real. And while I was working, I met a guy who is now my husband. 2 years ago, I got remarried. Now I have a baby in my belly and I'm the happiest I've ever been. So, will you stop bothering me?
Oh, well, I didn't know that. And, I just wanted to start over with you. That's all.
Really? You're going to declare war on my husband? Well, if you want to do that, be my guest. You're the one who's going to get crushed, though. As soon as I texted this, Isaac stopped replying to me completely. I spoke with a coworker who works for the same company as Isaac, and she informed me that Isaac has recently been working harder and more seriously. On the other hand, I had a baby 6 months later. I am having the most wonderful time of my life.
Hello, Sarah. Thank you for the other day. I'm becoming a PTA committee member for the first time, so I hope you can teach me a lot of things about it. Hey, Anna. Sure. Let's do our best for a year. Definitely. I'll do my best. At our kindergarten, the committee members are quite busy. I'm sure it's a lot of work for a first-timer. I'm sorry you got appointed. No, I'm rather happy. I've been wanting to talk to Sarah for a long time. What? With me? Because your mom friends group is so cool, Some of them are wives of landowners who are well known in their hometowns. There's also a wife whose husband's annual income is over $1 million and lives in a luxury mansion. And there's also Miss Nicole, a real heiress from a super prestigious family. It's like a celebrity mom friends group, isn't it? Everyone dreams to be one of them. So, I am really lucky to be close to you. My husband isn't an ordinary office worker, so I don't really have the chance to talk to people in that kind of chosen group. Chosen group? It's not that big of a deal. It's just that we live close to each other and our kids are in the same class. But it's still so cool. I'm glad to be a committee member with you. I hope we can be a great team. I'm glad to hear you say that. I hope for that too. I was wondering if you want, let's have a mom friends gathering at our place so we can know each other. Mom friends gathering? Actually, I'm a hotel owner. My husband is a very average office worker, but I'm a business owner. Have you heard of the Silver Lining Hotel? It's a bit far from here though. What? Yeah, I know the place. I've been there. It's a nice hotel. I'm not to brag, but yeah. The rooms are clean, the view is nice, and the bath is spacious. I'm proud to say that the service is excellent. So, I'd like to hold a gathering at our hotel. We will prepare a suite room and lunch for you. So, why don't you feel like taking a day trip? We also have a kids room and other facilities for children in the hotel. So, you can bring your children along with you. I'll also give you a discount as you're my friend now. Are you sure? That's very nice of you. Of course, we're friends. Don't be shy. Besides, other moms are used to staying in the suites, right? I'm not sure if they will be satisfied with a $3,000 per night room. A $3,000 room? Are you sure we can stay in such a luxurious place? Yes. If I can get close to those cool moms, I'm okay with this. Well then, I'll take you up on your offer. I'll wait and see what everyone else has to say. That's fine. If everyone is interested in joining, please let me know their contacts. It's faster if you communicate directly with each other. Sure, I'll ask everyone. Thank you very much. Good morning, Anna. I'm at a meeting place you told me about. But everyone else didn't show up when it was time to meet. Did I get the time wrong? Wasn't the meeting time 10? Sarah, good morning. They have all already arrived at the hotel. Huh? Why? Why? Because we decided to meet at the hotel. I'm already showing their rooms now. Meeting at a hotel? But you told us to meet at a station and shuttle bus would pick us up from the hotel. When did this change? I don't think I received any message about it. I did inform you all though, didn't I? Really? Then I must have been mistaken. Well, we're on our way there now. We'll be a little late, but we were supposed to have lunch, so we will make it, right? What? You're coming? I haven't prepared a seat for Sarah. What? I didn't invite you in the first place. The only people I invited were the celebrity moms, Nicole and others. I don't have a meal for you. Oh no, what are you gonna eat? Even if you come, there's nothing to serve but fresh air. Coming to a gathering without an invitation? It's just too awkward, isn't it? What? But you asked me at first to have a gathering with me. Well, I'm very sorry. Only celebrities above a certain level are allowed to come to a hotel. Poor people are not allowed. What? Poor people? That's because you are. Sarah, you're always wearing cheap clothes and bags. And your face obviously can tell you that you're a poor person. You look out of place from the crowd of celebrity moms who wear branded clothes. It looks like you're just taking advantage of the celebrity moms. It's beyond ridiculous. It's pathetic. Also, you said that a suite that costs $3,000 a night is luxury. It's beyond shameful that such a poor person wants to join us. But when people who don't have a common sense like you come, it lowers the class of the hotel, you know. It'll be embarrassing to see you get all excited like an outsider. So please don't come to our hotel by mistake. If you have money for luxury, why don't you save it? It's hard to being poor, isn't it? Even if you want to stay in a $3,000 room, you must have worked hard for a year to save up the money. Or is 1 year not enough? I've never been poor, so I can't imagine what it'd be like. Why do you say such horrible things? What did I ever do to you? Did you lie to me when you said you wanted to be friends with me? You didn't do anything to me. But I can't be friends with a poor person. I just used you to close with celebrity moms. Now I have the celebrity mom's contacts. I'm done with you. Thank you for helping me. I'll join the celebrity moms group from now on. Why don't you stay at a cheap hotel if you're poor? Anna, I'm sorry to bother you. Do you have a minute? I'd like to ask you something. Yes, of course. What's wrong, Miss Nicole? Was there something in your room that bothered you? Sorry, I just showed you around and went back to work. No, the room is very clean and spacious and has a nice view. I'm very happy with it. I'm glad to hear that. I did my best to get you a nice room. So, what is it that you want to ask me? Sarah hasn't arrived yet. I wonder what's wrong. I've sent her a message, but I haven't received any reply. Since it was you who organized this, I thought you might know something about it. Don't worry about her. She told me she can't make it today. Huh? She won't attend? Why not? She said she suddenly got sick. Actually, she messaged me saying she was sorry and she had to go back home. Oh no, really? Is it true that she's not feeling well? I didn't hear anything about that. I'm worried because everyone else hasn't heard anything either. It doesn't seem to be anything serious, so she's fine. She texted me in the usual tone. So maybe it's just a cold or something. Well, don't worry about that lady. Just enjoy your stay here. But Sarah left without a word to us. It's so weird. Something must have happened. I'm sorry, even though you've kindly invited us. I'm going back to check on Sarah, if you'll excuse me. Wait a minute. There's no need for you to do that. Anyway, she won't be able to enter our hotel. Poor people are not allowed to come in. If you force to bring her here, you'll make the lady even more miserable. Well, I'm fine with that. It might be as interesting as today's entertainment show. Excuse me? I mean, doesn't the person look so out of place in this hotel? She's wearing cheap clothes and she looks kind of poor overall. She looks out of place among the celebrity moms group. To be honest, she doesn't match up well with you and other celebrity moms. Don't worry about the poor lady catching a cold or not. How dare you? How dare you be so rude? Because, in fact, it's true, isn't it? She's just a parasite on you and the others, isn't she? You should take this opportunity to cut ties with her. Celebrities should get along with other celebrities. From now on, I'll entertain you all on her behalf. Forget about the poor lady and you should enjoy your stay here. Now, our chef has prepared a delicious lunch for you. I'm sure the poor lady won't understand the taste, and you celebrities will be satisfied. I'm sorry. We're going to have to leave now. But if Sarah is banned because she's poor, I'm not even allowed to enter the premises. Naturally, I'm not even qualified to have lunch. Huh? What? What do you mean? Did you know? Sarah is a present of the famous Greenwood's furniture. What? The furniture manufacturer? That's right. Of course you know about Greenwood furniture. I noticed there's furniture from Greenwood's furniture everywhere in this hotel. The oriental, nostalgic, yet modern design. There's no mistaking it. We have custom-made pieces at home too. Yes, of course. A few years ago, when there was a discussion about replacing the aging equipment inside the building, my father-in-law fell in love with the furniture from Greenwood's furniture and had everything made by them. But there's no way Sarah is a present of the company. If she was a present of Greenwood furniture, she would be a super celebrity. Sarah looks like a poor person in every way, both in looks and personality. Miss Nicole, are you trying to prank me with such a lie? I would never tell such a lie. Then really... Sarah always used this hotel every year for company parties and New Year's parties. She always recommended it to people she knew, because the bath, the food, and the service were all very good. But the hotel called Sarah a poor person and banned her from the hotel. No, I didn't know. Oh, you can treat your guests like this if you don't know, especially when you've invited a valued guest to the hotel. I can't believe that the president of the hotel, the face of the hotel, would say such a thing. That shows the depth of your character. No. Seriously, I didn't mean it that way. That's enough. Whatever your intentions, I cannot be friends with someone who disrespects my friends. I'm afraid a celebrity like you have someone has different tastes than mine. I'm sorry I am so poor that who's out of place. I will never cross the grounds of this hotel again. Have a nice day. No, wait a minute! Wait a minute! After that, Anna was blocked by all of her mom's friends, including me. Even within the kindergarten, her actions spread instantly, and everybody was talking behind her back. It also damaged the hotel's reputation, and her husband and in-law were furious. I heard she was told to get a divorce and gave up parental rights. Anna got impatient and tried to get forgiveness from me and the other mothers, but as expected, everyone just ignored and she couldn't do anything about it. In the end, she was divorced, gave up her parental rights, and went back to her parents' house far away from there. I would like to have been friends with her if she weren't so strongly driven by a sense of superiority. I'm so disappointed. I received a polite apology from the hotel later. This incident was a sole decision of Anna, and the hotel was not involved in it. I accept the hotel's apology and will continue to use the hotel for my company and personal use. I heard that they also offer a discount, so I will let them reorganize my mom's group gathering next time.
your new family member in the house now. My name is Sam. I'm a 42-year-old housewife. I live with my husband and my daughter who is in high school. And the person I was talking to earlier is my husband's sister, Jessica. She's 35 years old and she doesn't have a real job. It seems like she hasn't shaken off that student vibe as she hangs out with her friends every day. Even when her daughter was just born, she came to stay with us. At that time, we became good friends. Back then, she was still young, and I thought it was normal to hang out like that every day. But now that she is 35 years old, this situation is too much to bear. You know, she had stayed over at our place before, and this time around, she pretty much invited herself to crash with us. So we're back to those days of being in her whirlwind. And we had no idea that she would do something like that to us. Where are you? It's almost 11 at night. When the hell are you coming back? Why are you talking like a mother? I'm just chilling with my friends at the bar. I'll probably be home around 2 a.m. What are you doing at 35 years old? Besides, I can't have you coming home that late every day. I'm 35. That's why I'm not coming home late. I'm not a minor, so don't mess with me. If you want to show your motherly love, can you do it only for Michaela? I'm not bothering you by coming home late, right? Yes, you are bothering me. I guess you don't know that because you've been drinking, but you always come home screaming. No way that's true! Stop making things up! You just don't know it. My husband has to work early in the morning and he wakes up because of you. Moreover, Michaela is in an important phase right now and she has things she needs to focus on. Oh! About Michaela? She's graduating soon, right? She's such a snob these days. What? What do you mean? When I come home at night, I see the light on in your room. I go to talk to her, but I don't know if it's because she's wearing headphones, but she ignores me. What kind of daughter is that? I mean, ignoring someone older is just bad manners, right? I'm really surprised. Right now, Michaela has something she's focusing on. She's probably immersed in her own world. In that situation, we're trying not to disturb her by avoiding unnecessary conversations. By focusing, you mean studying, right? Why don't you tell her that studying too much is a waste of time? I don't mind if you point that out. Just don't get involved with Michaela for now. And if you come home late at night, I'll lock the door. What? Do I have curfew now? That's hilarious. But it's no use, you know. I made a spare key for the house just in case something like this happens. I can't believe you did that. Making a spare key without permission? How could you do that? Well, it's my house, right? It's not your house. I mean, it's my house where I live now, okay? So, I'll be home when I want to be home. I won't let you complain. What position are you in to say such things? So today, I'm gonna get wasted and then I'm going home in the morning. Hey, are you going out again today too? Yeah, I'm going to a concert today and I'm going to a party till morning. So, see ya, sis. No, my husband warned you not to come home late, didn't he? Yeah, I think he said something like that. But when it comes to arguments, I'm stronger than my big brother. I don't really care what he says. If you come home late at night again, I'll ask you to leave this house. What? Why? What's wrong with you? Suddenly kicking me out? What's wrong with you? That's my line. We agreed that it would just be until you found a new job, right? And now you're hanging out around every day. Are you even looking for a job? You're not going to stay at home without a job forever, are you? That's rude! I'm looking for a job. Really? Then did you go to even one job interview? I didn't go to any. I'm just trying to enjoy being unemployed for a little while now. What the hell is that? Where's the money coming from? You don't have any savings, do you? If it's about money, I don't have a problem. What? Why? I got $5,000 from your purse. What? Why are you stealing people's money without permission? You're a thief. I can't believe it. Thief? You're overreacting. We're family. Even if you're family, if you steal money without permission, you're a thief. That's why I had so little money in my wallet. Well, I need to have fun in my life. But you didn't have much money in your wallet. $5,000 is not enough for me. You're so poor. Then work and earn your own money. I'll work when I feel like it. But right now, I don't have to work to play. If you don't work anymore and continue to live at home, you will get a warning from my husband. My brother is weaker than me, so it's useless. I'm the strongest one in this house right now. If you want to warn me, you can do it as much as you want. Don't think you can control me with that. We're the homeowners, remember? So if I ask you to leave, you'll leave. I'm not leaving. I have a spare key. And if you kick me out, I'll just go back in. I'm still going to enjoy being unemployed. Hey, Sam. I'm going to drink with my friends until morning again. I want some soup when I get home, so please make it for me. Why don't you make it yourself? You're always cold, but I was able to raise money today too. Thanks for everything. Where did you get the money? My wallet was hidden and nothing was taken from it. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it when I looked for it. But today, I changed my point of view. What do you mean? The JEWELRY. No way. Yup, I found it hidden on a shelf and sold it to a friend, and my friend paid me $5,000 for it. Bring it back to me right now. That jewelry is a treasure that Michaela gave me on my birthday last month. I can't allow you to sell it without permission and use the money for your drinks. This is absolutely unacceptable. Give it back now. That's funny. Don't get mad at me for just selling the jewelry that your daughter gave you. I know it's not a rare jewelry. It was only worth $5,000. What are you talking about? My daughter worked so hard to choose this gift for me. Give it back now. But I already sold it to my friend. Then get it back from your friend. But she's already gone. I can't ask her to return it now. But if you were wealthier, I wouldn't have to do things like this. What do you mean by that? Are you blaming me? Well, the house is falling apart, and there's hardly anything valuable here, you know. If you had something more expensive, I would have sold it. Like brand bags and brand wristwatches. We don't have anything like that. The only jewelry I found was only $5,000. I want to live a richer life. Is that something you, as a freeloader, should be saying? Why don't you experience the importance of earning your own money? Then you won't be able to say such a thing. But I've already made money to spend for my night out today. If I can sell that piece of rock for $5,000, that's good enough for me, right? That jewelry, it's $100,000. Huh? $100,000? There's no way that's possible. I sold it for $5,000. That's because your friend clearly doesn't know the value of that jewelry. Wait a minute. That means I lost that much? Why would you even think like that? The jewelry was given to me as a gift in the first place, so you should get it back immediately. But why? There's no way Michaela, a high school student, can afford such expensive jewelry. It's definitely not true that it's $100,000. Don't you know about her? You seem to be talking to Michaela a few times, but I guess she never told you. She always ignored me when I tried to talk to her, so I didn't hear anything. And what's that? Michaela is a famous YouTube singer. She doesn't show her face, but she has about 2 million subscribers. You're kidding! What's her name on YouTube? She goes by ABO. ABO? That famous anonymous singer? She's Michaela? I always listen to her songs on YouTube. I'm glad you know her too, Jessica. Yeah, of course. She's so popular now that no one doesn't know her, but her voice is totally different. have to buy it back from the pawn shop. Go get it back before someone else buys it. How can I do that? I can't afford $100,000. I don't even have a job. Then why don't you work? No way! I still want to enjoy my unemployed life. But you have to start working tomorrow. What? What do you mean? I've talked it over with my husband, and he won't let you stay at home anymore. That's terrible. Then how am I supposed to make a living from now on? Get out of my house and go to work. I don't want to work. I want to live as an unemployed for the rest of my life. Even so, I've already contacted them. Contacted who? Your parents. They will pick you up tomorrow morning, so you should go back home with them. Why are you being so selfish? I don't want to hear it from you, who's done whatever you wanted at our house all this time. I don't want to go to my parents' house. I'm fine working somewhere, but not with my parents. I'll get a part-time job somewhere in the city. I'm not going to let you work alone because I don't feel safe with someone who gets fired for pouring beer on customers when she gets a part-time job. It would be best to have my in-laws keep an eye on you, right? From tomorrow, you will be an asset as a farmer. Good luck with that. No! I still want to have fun with my life. I'm a city girl who has freedom. Working in the mud as a farmer is too miserable. I absolutely hate it. Don't mock your parents' business. You're too old to be playing around all the time. Besides, if you work on a farm, you get paid well. Use that money to pay me back the $100,000 for the jewelry. Then I won't have any money to go party with. Are you still thinking about that? I've explained everything to my in-laws, by the way. They said they'd give me the money as a salary, minus the money you have to pay back. Oh no! Okay, it was my fault until now. But Michaela, she's making a lot of money. Can we forget about the $100,000? What are you talking about? Of course it's impossible. Please, I'll work. I don't want to live with my parents. What are you talking about? You never even looked for a job before. You won't work unless you're forced into a corner. Work hard so you don't have to run away from your parents. And of course, don't forget to pay me back. It's terrible. They're coming to get you tomorrow. You can enjoy your last drink with your friends today. Oh, and don't even think about running away. Your parents said if you did, they'd come after you and get you. Then you'll have to live with even more strict surveillance and work. Goodbye. The next day, her parents came to pick up Jessica, and she was safely taken away. She is now working as a farmer under strict parents while crying. The $100,000 jewelry Michaela gave me was never returned after all. So, she had to pay me back every month from her salary. She is always being watched by her parents, so even if she wants to run away, she can't. At first, she complained that she wanted to go to the city for night out. But after being severely scolded by her parents, she is now working quietly. After that, Michaela said she wanted to give something to me. She wrote a song to express her gratitude to me and sang it for me. It's a song that only I can hear, and it will never be released to the world. I was very moved. And Michaela's new song became a big hit. It makes me laugh to think that Jessica is listening to it. Her family will continue to support Michaela's music career.
It's none of my business.
Screw you, bitch! How dare you say unnecessary things to Lynn? She wants a divorce because of you.
What? What's wrong with telling her the truth? She was a misunderstanding, and I felt sorry for her.
What the hell?
You can no longer get a loan because of your credit history. That's why you can't build her a mansion. It's only a fact, and I feel sorry for Lynn that you show her a dream that will never come true.
Shut up! You have no say in this. I don't need a loan to build a house. I have rich parents. I cried and asked for help, then my parents said they'd buy me a house in cash.
What? Your parents said that?
That's right. I asked them expecting they would say no, but they said they'd get it for me. They said that it's going to be their wedding gift for me and Lynn.
No way! Your parents are decent people with strict morals. They didn't even help you with your revolving credit.
Sure, my parents are strict, but they are parents after all. In the end, they love their son very much. Life is easy when you have rich parents.
I guess. Despite the fact that you're broke and you hurt your ex-wife's heart, you sound absolutely fine with everything.
I almost panicked when I had to file a bankruptcy, but it was fine. Doctors don't get disbarred from bankruptcy, not like lawyers. Plus, my parents are rich, so I am invincible. You should feel sorry for yourself for getting dumped by someone nice like me.
after dramatic love affair. You lack common sense and morals. His parents are getting you a shitty apartment, and in return, they are going to cut ties with you. They don't want anything more to do with the stupid couple.
What? Cut ties? You mean with me too? I'm going to have them a grandson someday, and they're cutting off ties with us?
Sounds like it. I don't think you can ever depend on your rich in-laws for the rest of your life.
No.
But you shouldn't be so depressed. No matter how much your parents-in-law hate you or how much you live in a shitty apartment, you have a husband now who is a doctor. As long as you're with him, you'll be able to crawl your way up again.
I guess you're right. My husband is indeed a doctor. It doesn't hurt me even if his parents cut us off. He should be able to build a mansion for me eventually.
Help me, Ashley. You still have my parents' number, right? Can you get in touch with them? Connect me with my parents, will you?
What's wrong? What do you mean?
I went to work this morning and they told me
enjoy it with Lynn.
No one told me that I'm going to be living so shabby like this. Please, Ashley, let me and Ron live in your house.
Are you serious?
I'm having a hard time because this apartment is much worse than I imagined. I'm allergic to dust mites, so my eyes itch, and my skin has horrible reactions from it. I have no choice but to move out.
Then why my place?
I heard a rumor that you've moved into a nice apartment. With alimony and property division you received from me and Ron. I even heard that your place is huge.
It's not huge, but I do have plenty of space, and I also have a rooftop terrace. I placed lots of greens there, and it's like having a nice garden.
Oh, I can't believe you're the only one who gets to live so well. We paid for the place, so it's practically our house. I think Ron and I have the right to live there too.
There's no such thing, and my place is already over capacity. Sorry, but I found this place because my boyfriend specifically wanted a bigger space. Now that we have completed our love nest, will you please stop interrupting?
A love nest? You got a new boyfriend? Already?
He's a wonderful guy. Good looking with beautiful blonde hair and a big heart. He's so kind and he supported me when I was really heartbroken.
You've got such a nice boyfriend? And here I am with an unemployed husband. This is not fair.
Thanks to him, I'm very happy every day now. In a way, I'm grateful to you, Lynn. If you hadn't steal Ron from me, I wouldn't have met him.
What? Not fair. I'm stuck here in this shitty apartment with an unemployed husband, and you're the only one living with a nice boyfriend in a huge apartment.
Well, let's wish best for both of us. Take care. I'm sure some of you may have noticed. The good-looking blonde boyfriend I mentioned is actually my new dog. I just recently moved to a pet-friendly apartment with more space. Lynn still seems to have it all wrong. I hear that she's very depressed now, thinking that her life is much shittier than mine. As for my ex-husband Ron, I heard that he was finally hired by a private hospital at the far end of the outskirt. But his income was drastically reduced from the time when he was working at his parents' hospital. The hospital is taking advantage of him, knowing that he has no other place to go. He's forced to do a lot of non-important chores and hard night shifts. He seems to be complaining and lamenting every day, saying that his parents are famous doctors.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.